Everybody, Shannon Petrovich with Therapist Talks. What does a narcissist feel? Yes, a narcissist has feelings, just not for you. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to how a narcissist feels. Many say narcissists don't have feelings, but that isn't true. What is true is that they feel completely differently than other people without this disorder. And until you really understand that, you are at risk. What does a narcissist feel? Number one, they feel happy when things are going their way. Their charming, fun, interesting selves come out, and they can be quite engaging and fun to be around. This is when people get drawn into their webs, and when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, this is what you're always trying to get back to. You want them to be happy, so life is peaceful, but the only way for them to be happy is to have everything going their way, and everyone to be placating and enabling them, and for all the attention to be on them. This is unsustainable. So then you get the other feelings narcissists have. Number two, they feel sad and upset when things are not going their way. Their upset can range from mild to serial killer, and you never know what you'll get. You could get a sullen pout, or tears and suicidal threats, or rage and violence. And if you give in to them, they could swing back to happy. Over time, this behavior often trains people to placate and enable the narcissist's behavior, since it's just easier than to battle them all the time. Number three, they feel victimized and betrayed when others don't meet their needs or placate and enable their beliefs. The narcissist believes the world does and should revolve around them. If anyone challenges this or strays from that worldview, they feel a sense of victimhood and betrayal. They can slide into full-blown self-pity and act this out with an implosion or explosion, or sometimes vacillate between the two. Number four, they feel angry when someone doesn't let them be in control. Control is very important to a narcissist. This is how they keep their fragile insecurities at bay and ensure their supply of adoration stays solid. When they lose their sense of control over others, they will often lash out in vengeful ways through subtle, mean cyberbullying and flying monkeys attacks, or more direct aggression and threats. Number five, they feel insanely hurt and jealous when they feel their supply might be interested in someone else, or that someone else is interested in their supply. Their jealous reactions are typically off the charts, and this is one of the most obvious indications that you're dealing with a narcissist. When someone's highly reactive to any possibility of threat or challenge to their relationship with you, and their sense of it is one of entitlement, ownership, and possession more than relationship, this is more than likely a narcissist. Again, they don't believe you have a right to any wants or needs outside of them. So you going to the gym where you might see someone else of interest, or you spending time with friends, or going anywhere with anyone else is just simply intolerable. They will punish you in subtle and aggressive ways to make you not want to do that again. Number six, they feel scared when they lose the focus of adoration of everyone, and will often not like to be alone. They don't want to have to support themselves emotionally. Number seven, a narcissist will often feel angry or victimized when they are busted for lying or cheating or stealing or being mean, etc. Don't confuse this with regret or remorse. They're just upset they were busted and you interrupted their bad behavior. Regret and remorse involve change, and the narcissist has no need or desire to change. They will express whatever they think you want to hear for as long as it takes to get you off their backs, and then they will continue as before. And number eight, narcissists feel envy. And they also feel a high when they believe someone is envious of them. This leads to a lot of competitiveness when others may not even be aware they're in competition. They may get really angry when you do something that sparks this envy. If you beat them at anything, look out. Their envy will spark and they will be angry way out of reason. Then if they beat you at something, they will gloat and make sure everyone knows about it. What don't they feel? Narcissists don't feel love in the same way that we think of it. Love is when you want to be the best for someone. You respect and believe in them. You want to be with them. You want to do for them to make their lives better. You want to share their life, and you want to share their joys and pains, to celebrate their joys and divide their pain. Number two, empathy. Narcissists don't recognize or care about the emotions of others. They're not moved by anyone's pain or joy, except to be envious of their joy and to be annoyed by the focus someone gets because of their pain. They don't feel anything for others and can always bring the attention and focus back to themselves. They're the ones who make everything about themselves, even when it's not about them at all. When you see someone do this, this is a huge red flag, so steer clear. Number three, regret and remorse. In order to feel either of these, you have to feel sorry for how you impacted somebody. But we already talked about how they can't empathize, so they can't feel sorry for, and thus they do not feel regret or remorse for their actions. When they act regretful or remorseful, they're really just upset that they've been confronted with the reality of their behavior, and they want to say they're sorry to make you let it go. Remember, real regret and remorse leads to humility, a real shift in attitude, and real behavior changes. If you don't see all three, it's not real regret and remorse. These are the things narcissists can and can't feel, and why they create such wreckage in relationships. If you've appreciated this video, please like and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications when another video comes out. Leave a comment below if you feel like it. And share on your social media. You never know when something you share might help someone else. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon.